Hi, in today's video we'll be reviewing a VPN service known as SaferVPN. Now, SaferVPN is one of the popular VPNs today in the market. They started off in 2013. They're originally from Israel, however, currently they are located or headquartered in New York, USA. Now, all what is written online, all what is written on the website seems pretty good. However, today we'll be seeing if this is actually the case or not. We'll be reviewing the application itself. We'll be reviewing, testing its security, its online security that it provides for its users, its online privacy, all that. Starting with the website itself. So we've entered the website, as you can see right now. Pretty basic. Tells you, the home page tells you a brief explanation about their app, how it works, and some of its features, its servers, where they're located, how many servers. They've got over 400 servers in 30 countries, 30 plus countries. The team, staff, and a few basic information about their service. But if we go into more details, like let's go to the features page. Now, I've tried this before the video. Now, this is my only comment about the web page. Watch what happens when I shift. Now, the language right now is chosen as English. That's the default language I prefer using in any website. Now, if I switch here to features, for example, it switches the language. Now, if I switch it again to English, it's going to change normally. Now, let's try, for example, to go to pricing, and it switches back to a different language. And we have to switch it each and every time. Now, this problem or this issue I haven't come across in any other website of any other VPN. Usually when you choose the language, it stays that way no matter where you go or no matter where in the website you navigate. It stays as the preferred language that you chose. However, this is my first comment on SaferVPN. Let's go back to the features. Okay. Now, first of all, they do have a chat line, a customer support. We've tried them and they are very responsive. First, my comment with them was about this issue, about the language, and they weren't very helpful. They just told me to disable the location on the device that I'm using, which is already disabled. Told me to try to open their website in incognito mode, which I tried as well. Still didn't work. Anyways, moving on from that point. These are some of their features. Automatic Wi-Fi security. They support multiple security protocols like OpenVPN, which is the basic protocol for most VPN providers. IKE version 2, L2TP with IPsec, and PPTP. They have a pretty decent server network. Over 30 server locations around the world. You have something called an automatic diagnose fix. If there's any problem with the app, it automatically fixes itself. They use a 256-bit encryption to secure their network, which is the highest form of encryption available in the market today. It's actually referred to as military-grade encryption. They have a very strict no logs policy, meaning that they do not record nor keep logs or keep record of the user's online traffic or online activities. and they have a VPN kill switch. We're going to look at more features when we get into the application itself. Let's take a look at the pricing section. And again, we have to change the language back to English. Okay, now the pricing section is pretty standard. 1 month is for $8.99, down from $12.99. 2 years subscription, it's $3.49 a month, which is pretty. It's a great deal from the 1 month one. About 80% off. The 1 year plan is for $5.99 a month instead of $12.99. So they've got some pretty. Their prices are pretty good. We have to admit that. Okay. Let's take a look at other sections. Go back to the home page. And change the language again. Okay. And this is mostly the navigation of the website itself. They have a help center, live chat, and an email support system, or an email support feature. You can send them an email with your problem. They can get back to you. Let's get started on the app, but first let's take a look at which payment methods they accept. Very inconvenient, the language issue here. Let's try, for example, the 2-year plan, for example, and see which. These are the payment methods they accept here. Credit cards, all types of credit cards, PayPal, Bitcoin, and a lot of other payment methods. The safest, of course, would be an anonymous payment method like Bitcoin. This would be the most secure payment method. Okay, now let's move forward to the app itself. Here. And move forward to downloading the application. And change the language again. Okay. Now we're going to go to apps here to download it. Now we already have an account with them, but if you don't have an account with them, you can sign up. It's pretty standard procedure. You enter your email, your name, your password. You enter your name, your email, and an email will be sent to you to further finalize your subscription and set up a password for your account. It's pretty simple. We're going to download the application for Windows, as we are using Windows, our operating system at the moment. I apologize for this inconvenience. And download now. Keep switching back to the other language. Save. Now while it finishes downloading, let's take a look at other parts of the website. Why VPN? It tells you what is a VPN, how it works, the importance of having a VPN, and why choose SaferVPN over other VPNs. Pretty basic information. Access content, bypassing geo restrictions, internet privacy, online security, and all that. And then the support section here. Okay, this is the first time it doesn't change the language. FAQs, troubleshooting of any problems, billing and refunds, the features, and the account settings. Pretty straightforward. Okay, let's go ahead and install the program or the application. Okay, now it gave us a black screen right now in front of you. However, what it's telling me is that it wants that administrator's permission to install. Once you get that, just click on yes, and then go to next, install. Just let it take its time installing. And it's done. Click on close. And it will open automatically right here. This is how the icon looks like, and in the taskbar, this is the icon. Now it tells you here if you don't have an account, you can sign up. If you do have an account, you can log in. Information required to sign up, just an email address. You choose the password, and an activation email will be sent to you. Okay. If you have already an account, you go to login. This is what we're going to do, and enter your credentials. Password. And if you want to sign in automatically or allowed to sign in automatically, just check on Remember Me. Now login. Incorrect password or email. I think I entered the password wrong. Let's give it another try. Okay. Yes, here it is. This is how the interface looks like when of the application, SaferVPN desktop application. Pretty straightforward. You click here to choose the server that you want to connect to. It has an automatic server selection. It picks out this option feature allows it to pick out the best or the most suitable server to connect to, or you can choose from a list of servers around the world. Okay. Before we connect, let's take a look at the settings. Okay. General, if you wanted to start up when your operating system starts up. If you want it to start up as an open application or it's minimized, you can click here, notifications, whether or not you get notifications. I'm gonna have it yes. I want to receive notifications. Check for updates. You can see if your application is the updated version or not. And automatically send crash reports to help us improve. To send back if, for example, any issue takes place in the application while using it, it automatically sends back a report to the technical team at Safer. Let's take a look at the protocols. Now there's the automatic protocol selection, means that it automatically selects the best or the most suitable protocol for you depending on your internet connection, depending on where you're at, depending on a lot of things, and it automatically picks it out, and then you can choose IKE version 2 or OpenVPN or L2TP over IPsec or PPTP. You can manually choose the protocol that you want to use, or you can have it choose it automatically. I'm just going to leave it at automatic. Auto Wi-Fi, this enables the automatic Wi-Fi security. So if you're connected to a public network, it's preferred that you have this enabled to protect you from any unwanted snoopers connected to that same network. And kill switch, we've talked about that before. The internet kill switch is a feature that if, for example, for any reason the connection drops suddenly, the VPN connection drops suddenly, the kill switch will kill your internet connection completely to avoid any leak of information or any leak of your personal data. And then the support section, you can open a support ticket or open the knowledge base, the FAQ section, and you can run a speed test for, this is a built-in speed test to run a speed test for your automatically goes to the speed test website to run a speed test. Okay, let's go back to the web. Okay, now let's give it a try here to connect. Okay, let's first start by France server, connect. Okay, it's connecting and you can see it's trying to obtain an IP address. Once it obtains the address, we'll run a few tests on it. Another comment at this point is the speed of the application itself. It's a very, even though it looks very very simple, it seems like a very heavy application. It runs very slowly. Now it didn't get you an IP address, didn't get us an IP address, just said unknown. Usually when we tried it before, it would get you a shared IP that would appear here. Now let's give it a try to run a DNS leak test on it, see how secure this connection is. DNSleaktest.com. Not allowing us to go to the DNS leak test. So apparently the connection is not that good in France. Let's disconnect and try to connect to a different server. Okay, let's try the Germany server this time. Connect. And when we disconnected, it opened the DNS leak test right away. So apparently the connection is not that good in France, or in the France server. And it's connected to the Germany server. We're just waiting for it to fully establish the connection to give us an IP address. No. It's trying to reconnect right now. So far, it's not off to a really good start. Took us a lot longer than expected to connect. Okay, let's give it a try for another server. Okay, let's try Austria, for example. Let's go to automatic. Let's see where it connects us. That's connecting to Israel. So far, not a good start. It's not living up to its name, even though it is considered a very popular VPN. But so far, this is my personal opinion. Actually, it's not very good at the moment. It's not giving us a stable connection. We haven't even reached the point of trying it out yet or testing the connection itself. Now, usually, if a user is not that tech savvy, this would be an actual problem for him. It's not connecting. Just wait for it to load the server so we can choose a different server. Very heavy application. We are not impressed at all at the moment. Okay. Let's try Belgium and connect. Okay, Belgium is connected and we do have an IP. Okay, now let's give it a try to do a DNS leak test. Okay, yes, so far so good in DNS leak test of the Belgium server. Let's start with a standard test. Yes, standard test, perfect results. So apparently the problem was with the servers that we were trying to connect to, not the application itself, but again the application is really slow. Okay, let's try the extended test. Okay. Now, even if it gives you more than one server, as long as these servers are not in your exact location, it doesn't even have to give a result of the exact server location that you connected to. But if it gives you a close enough result, that's still good. However, if it gives you your location, that means that there is a DNS leak in that application. Meaning that this application does not secure your information enough. Compared to other services that we've reviewed, connection speeds are not as good. They're actually, this is a disappointment because SaferVPN is a very popular name. Let's try to run the extended test again. Very slow connection speed. Even though the distance between us and the server location is not that big. We're waiting on the results. Okay, and here's the final trial. Okay, the extended test. So far, all the results are good in it, even though it would be better if it's just one IP or one server. But actually, these are pretty impressive results. Just our only comment would be on the connection speed. Okay, so let's disconnect from this server and let's give it a try for a little further away server. Let's try Mexico. Okay, Mexico is connected. We're waiting on the IP address. Usually, what I realized is that if a connection is gonna be stable, it will give you the IP address right away. It won't take this long to obtain an IP address. So if it takes a long time, that means the connection is not stable. Like I said, it got disconnected. Okay, let's try a different server. So our Mexico server is not that good. So far, only the Belgium server is the one that worked with us. I'm going to try other servers as well. It could be, just to be fair, it could be the protocol. As you know, with VPNs, some servers support certain protocols and some do not. However, in this case, I don't really think that it's the protocol or a problem with the protocol, since we are using the automatic protocol selection. So it's supposed to select the protocol according to the server that we're connected to. Okay. There's several glitches in the application that we've realized. Hopefully, when they release their next upgrade for this, or the next version, updated version, it won't have as much glitches. It's trying to connect on its own. We're trying to cancel the connection to try a different server, but it won't let us cancel. These are the glitches in SaferVPN. It just allowed us now to cancel the connection. We're trying, and it's taking time to fully disconnect so we can choose a different server. We didn't expect these many issues from such a big name in the VPN market. It's not allowing us to choose any other server at the moment. It's completely stuck. Okay, let's give it a try to close it and reopen it again. Okay. Let's try Denmark server. I'm just choosing random servers to get a stable enough server so we can test it. Stable enough connection. Okay, Denmark is connected. We're just going to see if this is a stable connection or not. It hasn't obtained an IP address yet. Sadly, Denmark seems like not a stable connection server. So right now, the only server that we were able to connect to so far is the one in Belgium. It gave us some good DNS leak test results. However, this is not enough to categorize SaferVPN as a reliable VPN. Again, with the glitches, it's not allowing us to choose, even though it's not connected. Okay, now it's just allowed us. That's another glitch. Automatic reconnection. Let's see if the settings include anything regarding automatic reconnection. No, nothing about automatic reconnection. We're unable to disable it. Some VPN applications allow you to enable or disable automatic reconnection if the VPN connection fails. In this case, we're unable to even get one stable connection other than Belgium. So it's allowing me to connect here. So it's, the connect button is available. The location or the server selection button is available, but I'm unable to select a server to connect to. Okay, let's give it one last try to close it, shut it down, and okay. I have it set to sign in automatically. Okay, let's give it a try in the Netherlands server. Again, taking some time more than usual to connect. It's connected to the Netherlands. Let's see if it's gonna obtain an IP address or not. Okay, just to be fair, let's try their support, their chat line here. So you have to write your email address to start chatting with their support. Let's tell them about the issue and see how they will react to it. Apparently, it seems to be interfering with the internet connection, VPN connection itself. Okay, let's try a different, one last server just to be fair. Of course, we're not going to be trying all servers. Let's try the Argentina server, or let's try one in the US. Let's try a server within the US. So US East. Connect. Okay, so it seems that it connected, but still not a full connection since it didn't display the shared IP that we're using. I hope it didn't connect. And let's just wrap it up. Now, SaferVPN is a real disappointment. Only one out of the 5 or 6 servers that we tried gave us a connection, even though, yes, it was a secure connection, but it's not a reliable VPN when it's only one, that you can only connect to one server out of the so many servers that they clearly stated on their website. The second issue that we've come across was the change of language on the website itself. This was an extreme inconvenience. Third issue was the connection speed. It takes a lot of time to even connect, which is also not a very good issue. SaferVPN so far, this was an extreme disappointment, and we did not expect this at all. We expected a good service since it comes from a very known name in the VPN market, but apparently it is not that reliable. It's extremely appalling. Wasn't up to our expectations at all. Compared to the other services that we've tried, they do need a lot of improvements to be made to their application and to their website. Well, thank you for watching today.